have your national wildfire outlook across the country as hot and humid conditions across the west coast have sparked more fires just recently. You can see the hazy skies that were experienced through Vancouver. Many wildfires out of control, at least 53 right now, over 100 burning across British Columbia. Areas forced to evacuate along central portions of BC, along Highway 20 late in the work week. The Coquihalla Highway between Hope and Merritt connecting the lower mainland and interior was closed on Wednesday afternoon. And all of this has led to poor air quality across British Columbia and much of the west coast as we continue to monitor smoke making its way through. This is the Livington fire. This is the most recent fire, which has sparked just yesterday. You can see the effects from the poor air quality all the way across Alberta as well, with hazy skies spotted through Calgary, ending off the work week, also bringing those vibrant sunsets and sunrises. With more on our wildfire forecast, meteorologist Nadine Powell joins us. Nadine, we are a little bit more than halfway through the wildfire season. It's been quite intense this year so far, but the most recent fires across British Columbia certainly creating some impacts across there. Are we expecting any more impacts in the upcoming days, or any relief, I should say?
Well, you know, there is a little bit of relief, and over the past couple of days or so, especially across the west, the pattern has really made the situation worse because we had that ridge building. We had some extreme heat into last week where we saw temperatures in Lytton, for instance, getting up to 40 degrees Celsius. So you'll see all of this part and parcel of the upper level pattern that we have had in place. That's made some of the conditions worse with regard to the characteristics of a fire development for us, where we've talked about not much in the way of precipitation. We've had those temperatures really on the extreme side. So a couple of those fires that have really taken off, the Beef Trail Creek fire and the Dusty Lake fire, this all just to the northwest of the Williams Lake region. Now, one of the other elements as well, Victoria, we've been talking about precipitation and thunderstorms being one of the driving forces with lightning. So dry lightning, that's been an issue. Now, today the risk is really very isolated because we still do have that ridge in place, but it will begin to break down for us and shift to the south and east. A bit of a trough moves in, a shortwave trough we call that, so a smaller scale one, but we are looking at that risk for thunderstorms taking us into tomorrow. And Victoria, you can see here the air quality really very compromised, especially into BC. Now, those areas we see there with the asterisks, for instance, like Kamloops, Kelowna, the air quality when we get into that smoke will deteriorate. Apart from that, expected to be on the moderate side, Victoria.
Yeah, and if you're at a 9 out of 11 on that air quality index, you should avoid any strenuous outdoor activity, especially if you're prone to any respiratory illnesses. And we're going to continue to see that smoke shifting further east across parts of Alberta as well through the upcoming days. Rain, that's a good relief. That's a good sign, though, Nadine, as we can expect soggy conditions across BC this weekend, hopefully relieving some of those wildfires. However, it's important to note with that lightning that we see on this, 88% of BC wildfires start because of lightning. So we'll continue to monitor that. What are the conditions on the east like, Nadine? We've seen plenty of rain, so those fires in Newfoundland that were deemed out of control now under control. That's good news.
Yeah, that is certainly good news. We still do have some fires ongoing in Nova Scotia. You can see Ontario, Quebec with that trough moving through. We'll get some scattered showers through the area. Not a major story there. Into the Maritime Zone, New Brunswick picking up on the risk for some thunderstorms. But yeah, in the Annapolis Valley, we do have that fire still ongoing. But thankfully, a little bit of rain is on the way for us this weekend.